Denny, good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to Denny After Hours. Now, technically, you all can see it is 12:20 in the PM EST for me, so it's not really after hours, but I had just recorded 3 podcast episodes, so I figured I might as well keep the ball rolling and knock it out of the park with a Denny After Hours because it has been a minute since I did one of these. So, hey, how have you guys been doing? Haven't seen y'all in a long, long time. I hope you're feeling the vibes of the new angle. I don't know if I'm going to keep this angle, probably not. As you can tell by the title of this episode, it's called Experimentation. So, essentially, what's been happening, I like saying essentially now, apparently, is that I have been giving myself a bit more leeway to experiment when it comes to posting as Denny and Virginia online in the online space across all platforms, not just YouTube, but all the platforms that I'm on. And so this is just yet another one of my experimentations because the other day I had the epiphany that I don't have to put my webcam on my laptop because it's an external one. It's not the one on the laptop. And so I was like, what if I moved it? And so I did. So the last 3 podcast episodes I just did, I moved the camera, and I think the very last one I did I didn't like because I was like ooh, here the entire time. I was like here, and I was like too much face, too much face, too much face. Bag it up. Bag it up. So, but it's okay because I don't have like a huge following or anything like that right now. So I am very blessed in that I have the permission to experiment. So even if it went back down to zero, it's not far away from where I am right now. So I don't really have any fears of being like losing any followers over like, oh, this is not the type of content I came to follow you for. I don't even know what type of content I'm posting right now. So you and me both, hun. You and me both. I don't know why you follow me either because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But I think it's just fun to experiment just to see like what people do and do not like. So there's been so many instances where I'm like, this is a banger. Everyone's gonna love this. And it's just like crickets, 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 no views, no views, or like no views and yet I got 1 like and stuff like that. So I'm like, this is weird. And then things that I just throw up here like out of the blue just because like I had to post something and I took the footage, so I might as well throw it up here. Like doesn't go viral, but like it does way better than the stuff that I actually put any effort into. And so I think that's just the tale of a lot of social media people will tell you a lot, not just social media, but like work in general is like the stuff that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into could just flop. It could just be a complete and utter dud, which is why I'm thankful that typically I don't spend too much money, especially right now. I'm kind of grounded, you guys, to be honest. I'm a little grounded right now, which is why you haven't really seen me out and about, is because financially I have limited myself to have to stay like in the house for the most part because I can't pay for gas right now. But yeah, so that's why I've been indoors, is because yeah, I got a job and quit immediately because I was not about that life. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna get on me and be like, well, if you need a job, then why did you quit? You need money, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna get at me. Well, I mean, no matter what you say, it's not gonna change the fact that I quit immediately. So I quit and I can own up to that. That was a me decision. That was 100% my choice. And it was my choice to be in this financial situation right now because I clearly am not doing what I need to be doing. And so I take full responsibility for the financial situation that I'm currently in. And I know I'm going to make it out of it. I just don't know how. And so that's also why this is called experimentation, because that's something else that Denny, not Denny and Virginia, but Denny is doing on the behind the scenes, just racking my brain to try to figure out how do I make money either online, in person, because the funny thing is that I think I had written down on one of my journals like over a year ago that I was unemployable because I was trying to like future project, So I had written down one of the things, one of the descriptors of like when I was writing my future life, I wrote down unemployable. And I'm like, wow, the things you say can come back. And so I haven't been employed since January, not like for real, not like with a solid job since January 1st of this year was my last day working like an actual job that I'd had for more than a month. That was the very last day that I had. And ever since, I have been unemployable because I've applied to a bunch of stuff and I haven't gotten anything. Or the stuff that this is not the first time I quit immediately. There was another one that I think I quit after 2 days as well. And so, yeah, be careful what you write. because it might come true. So now I guess I'm unemployable. So I really just need to focus not so much on the fact that I'm unemployable. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I need to focus on how do I turn the situation that I have right now into a positive, because currently I have a crap ton of time freedom. I can do like whatever I want throughout the day because literally all I have is time. No funds whatsoever. So whatever I do right now, it can take no money, no gas, nothing. I've been living on borrowed funds. It can take absolutely nothing because I finally hit the bottom of the barrel. And that's why I am hiding grounded in the home, because I am just grounded. Literally, I am grounded. So I can't really explore like that. So I need to start using my mind to expand what I can do with Denny and Virginia from being grounded at home, and to expand like how do I make money so that I can get back to exploration, because that's what brings me the most amount of joy. I think that's what helps people out the most, is when I find stuff I can showcase. Hey, we had this here this whole time. Did you know that? And so I want to get back to doing stuff like that. But I also know that it's my responsibility to figure out how to make an income, how to experiment and like go through with the experiments, and how do I make an income from home because I'm grounded. Literally, how do I make an income utilizing just online resources? I can type things, I know how to do data entry. So just utilizing the amount of skills that I have currently right now, or utilizing the fact that I have unlimited, not unlimited time, but I have the most amount of time I've ever had available in my life. All I have is time right now. And I think I'm a super creative person. So, how do I utilize that creativity and plus that time to create an income from home with literally nothing but what I already have? No spending. I cannot spend anything on it. So that's the experimentation that Denny is doing behind the scenes, so that I can get back to exploration as Denny and Virginia. But at the same time, I'm experimenting with the type of content I do as Denny and Virginia, because I thought with a job that I had gotten and quit immediately that the reason why I quit is because the hours were, it was taking up the entire day. And so I had opened up Denny and Virginia for other people to come in and help if they wanted to. But I didn't get any. I got people being like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then nobody did it. And I was like, what the hey, guys? You said you wanted to help. And then nobody actually did it. But that's just, I do that stuff all the time. Well, I'll say I'll do something, then I don't do it. So I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just, well, I think because of the situation I was in, I think it's still a good idea, even if I do have a lot of time freedom now. I don't have the mobility that I once had. So it's still a good idea to have other people come on Denny and Virginia and start doing some of my job for me, in the sense of I'm only one person. I can't cover everything in Virginia. So it'd be nice if I got other just normal people just living normal life to showcase all the wonderful things we have in the great state of VA. So that's another experimentation thing that I have allowed myself to like, okay, this could be a thing, but it's a not a me thing. It's trying to get other people to be as excited about living in Virginia, or as excited about showcasing the things that they have available in their backyard, or the things that they're doing here in Virginia, as I am about literally just existing in this state. So I think that's exciting. So out of the adversity of not having any time, fearing that I wouldn't have any time, I was able to come up with handing over the reins to Denny and Virginia to other people. And all they have to do is tag me so that I can repost, and like we can start sharing our own personal visions, your own Denny vision of what you're seeing in the great state of VA. And I think that is actually a wonderful thing. And I'm looking forward to when the day comes when people actually start showcasing their Virginia, because this is your journey. This is your adventure. And you have to decide what you want to do and things that you find exciting. There may be other people out here who've been waiting to see something as exciting as that. And it was up to you. You needed to expose it to them, not me, because I like what I like and you like what you like. So I'd like to get more diversity as far as the type of content that I have on my page from different areas, because I know different counties, different cities have different things available. And I just can't showcase all of it. I don't have the capacity to do it by myself, especially not right now. Maybe next year, in the future, I would definitely, for sure, am going on a statewide tour. I'm going to hit every city, county in this state in the future. Eventually, I'm hitting all of them. But for right now, I need help. point blank period. And that's what this whole experimentation era, sorry, that's what this whole experimentation era is about, is that I need help. I need to use my mind to find a way to better everyone's lives, better the lives of Virginians, better the lives of myself. How do we as a unit showcase the stuff that we have available? And I'm not against things that you have to pay for. It's just that for people who are in financial strife or who are in a certain situation, who might not be able to attend these events that cost 20, 30, 50, up to $100, they might not be able to attend to concerts and stuff like that. I want them to be able to have fun in Virginia as well, because there's plenty of stuff that is free or lower in price to do. So I want the entire community to get together to showcase stuff more so on that end. And like, not just going out to eat. There's plenty of foodies out there, so there's plenty of food material out there. I want people just living normal life. Like, I started the Discord, and so the people in there, it's cool to get to know them on a more personal level, because it's so small right now. And so when they finally like have the guts to say something and say stuff that they like, it's just really nice to hear like their personal input of like, and get to hear their personality come through. Because like, this is not about Denny, this is about Virginia. So it's like, I just really want the whole Virginia community to like start participating in lifting up Virginia as a whole. So those are my thoughts right now. I know it's all over the place. I know this angle is a little weird, and hopefully I was in frame the whole time. Hopefully, I don't know, because I'm not. My screen is over here, camera's over here, because we're in the age of experimentation. Woo! But I think this is something that is going to end up being really beautiful. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. This is finally, it's not a super depressing Denny After Hours though. Even though I talked about unemployment and quitting and stuff like that and lack of money, to me, like, you can see there's still a smile on my face, because I'm just thinking about all the experimentation that we're about to do, and like where it can go just makes me so happy, because then it's finally like, I'm going to finally start getting out of my comfort zone and being able to actually interact with people. I've been so anxious around people in real life at networking events. The word networking just it makes me want to throw up. I can't stand networking. I can't stand it when I'm forced to network. So this could be the thing that helps ease me into that type of situation without making me want to flip and throw up and have an anxiety attack and faint and die. So maybe this is a way to get other people who have like major social anxiety to like, inch by inch, bit by bit, showcase more of their personality, showcase a little bit more of who they really are, instead of like the fake social media thing of like, just a little bit more of like who you really truly are, your sense of comedy, what you like, what you dislike, just a little bit more. And that way you're not forced in a pit of people that you don't know, and you're just like super anxious. It's just like, just a little smidget, just show me a little sliver of your life, and that's enough. That's a start. And then we can grow from there. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'm really happy. I can't stop smiling right now. I'm super excited about what's about to happen here in Denny, Virginia, LLC. And I'm super stoked, and I hope you guys are as well. So that's all I have for this episode of Denny After Hours, Before Hours. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic day. And remember, it is yet another beautiful day here in VA. So until next time, Denny out.